Hey guys, Babs, listen to your inner you, and I'm making everything wiggle here. And you know what's gonna drive me crazy the most is the glare in my glasses. There's tricks, I'm a photographer, and there are tricks, but these glasses are specifically reading glasses and they have a blue filter for the computer. So that's actually what is reflecting right now, not just the light, but it's the blue that it balances out. Now you know all about my glasses. Welcome to my channel. Thank you for watching. I hope you're having a great day. Today I wanted to talk about money a little bit because I don't think I've ever talked about money in any of my videos that much or at all. I don't know. Anyway, so money and manifesting, right? There's two big things that we tend to manifest, and it's money and love. And I always have been a very good money manifester my whole life. I tend to not really tell people, cat, hey! He's eating my plant, my brand new baby plant. I never had money issues. I've always been a good money manifester, and you might not be, and that's okay. I was just always shitty at love, so maybe you're better at that than I was. And again, I changed my core beliefs, and that made the biggest difference in my money life because I didn't have to change a thing. So what changing core beliefs does is it makes your manifesting so much easier because now your subconscious is programmed to you are deserving, you are worthy, and you are good enough to receive everything you want. So then it's much easier to find limiting beliefs around the money. Then it's much easier to actually manifest the money, and you don't have to change anything about your manifesting process. If it's worked in the past and suddenly kind of got wonky, and then you change your core beliefs, you don't have to change anything in your manifesting to make more money. I didn't change anything. I changed my core beliefs, and I made 4 times as much money as I did the year before, and I worked like a fraction of the amount of time. So the core beliefs what really screwed with me in the past. But I am telling you, you don't have to change core beliefs to manifest anything in your life. Never, ever. I was a really good manifester before I changed my core beliefs, and it was fine. I just wasn't able to keep it. I wasn't able to make the amounts I wanted, and I wasn't able to keep the money, and it kept disappearing, and I had bad money habits, like spending habits or just getting the money in the amount that I really wanted. That's why I changed my core beliefs for those reasons. Money and love, the usual. But anyway, you don't have to change core beliefs again. I just always advise it because you found my channel, so your subconscious is telling you, hey, you're ready to change these core beliefs because that's, at some point it gets worse and we're like, hey, are you going to wake up? Are you going to change it? Are you going to change it? That's your subconscious telling you, change your core beliefs. That's why you found me. You're ready. You are ready. It's not a big deal. It's just a couple months. Just a couple months of hell and suffering. It's not that bad. It can be pretty intense, but it's not that bad. You'll make it through. There's plenty of time with light at the end of the tunnel and good days. There's not just bad days when you change core beliefs. I just warn you guys that you're not surprised when you feel crappy one day or another, right? Anyway, money, back to that. You don't have to change your core beliefs, but I highly, highly advise it because it made the biggest difference for me. I had to work a lot less, made a lot more money, and didn't have to change anything about manifesting. It just showed me that, my core beliefs screwed with my money this whole time. So I changed them and I made more, but not even changing anything in my process. My process is visualizing. I do the 4 steps Amy teaches. Visualize, believe it or not, find limiting thoughts or beliefs, and then detach, right? Those are the 4 steps. And that's all I did. And the money just started coming in. And then I always had pretty good money beliefs. And with the core beliefs, the negative money beliefs came up, and I changed my whole, money, habits. Like I started watching my spending and started saving. So actively do stuff. So manifesting is about taking action too. I always want to remind you guys, manifesting isn't just saying affirmations or visualizing. You have to take action. It's actively doing something to support the manifestation, right? Again, there's 12 universal laws, and taking action is one of them. Anyway, money, you want to figure out if the money is a how, because I can tell you that most of the time, the money is a how. And when I learned how to manifest, Amy told me, she taught me, separate all of your manifestations, because I am this awesome person who likes to put everything together in like one thing, right? And then the universe is like, Babs, this is impossible for me to accomplish because they're all dependent on one another. And what I used to do is, I want to make $70,000 a year so I can pay for my horse and my bills, and then I can pay fun things and this and that. And Amy's like, whoa, 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 whoa. Stop. Make everything a separate manifestation. I want $70,000 a year. I want to attract $70,000 a year. I want to make $70,000 a year. Pick one or the other, do both, don't care. I want my horse to be paid for. I want a saddle for my horse. I intend, however you ask for it, do your way. I say I want. And I want, since I say it in a non-lack, so you can say certain things without it being lack, and you can say certain things and be in lack. So you can say I want it, but you have the energy of lack behind it because you don't believe you have it yet. But if you say I want it and know that you have it, that's where this comes in, then you're not in lack because it's a different energy and you can feel the difference. It feels pretty nice. So I want $70,000. I want all my bills paid for. Those are separate manifestations because you can have your bills paid for without actually getting the money. Don't believe me? Well, guess what? This is what I did this year and last year. Last year, I live in an HOA, which means it's a subdivision of houses, a grouping of houses, a couple hundred houses, and they're supervised by this group called an HOA here in the US, and they supervise that you keep the front yards clean and cut and blah, 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 stuff like that, and that the trash cans aren't out front. It's just silly, but people like it. And the HOA costs $220 a year. And last year, out of nowhere, I got a receipt instead of the bill. It said, due HOA fee due $0. I'm like, what the hell? This has never happened. It was literally paid for by the universe. I didn't pay the $220 because I was waiting on the actual bill, but I got the receipt that said due $0. I'm like, what? That's amazing. I got my car fixed. I may have dragged one of those cart stands at Target. I had a really bad headache that day, and I'm a really good driver. I really am. I am. Very nice belief I've always had, and it always pushes out. But that was the only other time that I kind of ruined my brand new truck last year. I dragged one of those cart stands where you put the shopping carts in. They are in stands here in the US. And I dragged it with me because I had such a bad headache, and the truck is a long, wide vehicle, so I miscalculated it with my headache like this. And I scratched up the whole fender in my back. I'm like, my brand new truck. So I was like, okay, I'll find someone. So I asked my buddy if he could recommend someone, and he recommends this guy by me here. And I go there, and the owner of the shop says, yeah, we can fix it for free. I'm like, what? Fix it for free? He's like, yeah, it'll just take 20 minutes. We'll do it for free. I'm like, okay, why? I didn't ask the why out loud, because at this point, especially since I've changed my core beliefs, I never question things. When people give me things or give me things for free, I don't say, oh no, I can't take it. I never say that. It's the universe giving you this. If you ever refuse these things, it's because you probably have crappy core beliefs where you don't think you deserve this. I know I deserve the free shit all the time. So I'm like, fuck yeah, I'll take it. So I'm like, thank you so much. And then I'm just grateful about it. So I attract more of it. So I attracted like 5 free oil changes on my new truck and stuff like that. I'm like, this is amazing. So you don't need money to pay for things. You don't. The universe takes care of it. So you want to keep all your manifestations, especially around money, separate. So say, I want to make so and so much money this year. I want to make so and so much money this month. Whatever you want to do, that's up to you. And then you want to make everything else a separate manifestation. I want the bills to be paid for. I want to buy fun things. I want to have enough money to buy fun things, blah, blah, blah. And it helps when you actually do a budget and say, I want $500 a month where I can spend it on whatever I want, and then do an actual budget. This is, again, taking action. Do a budget of what you need to pay for and then what you want. So the subconscious can pick up it and the universe goes, okay, yeah, and here's the money. And guess what? I attracted more than I even asked for that way. I did a budget, very detailed, of all the things I need paid for, and then all the things I want paid for, right? And that's it. That's just a want and need list. I mean, no, technically you don't need money. You don't need money. But I also want you to realize that money usually is a how. We use money as a how. You want to win the lottery, why? So you don't have to worry about money again, right? The thing is, if you win the lottery and you want to win it because of the why, being that you never have to worry about the money again, then you just haven't changed your habits around money, and you're still going to be worried. You're going to win $5 million and you can lose it the next day because your habits are just not in place. So you want to take the action. So make sure that you know that the money is a how, because then you can drop the how and say, okay, well, now I can make this a separate manifestation. I want the money and I want the bills paid for and I want to be comfortable and I want to go on vacation, right? So you want to keep it separate. So this is kind of a general money suggestion video, not on exactly how to manifest money. You just ask for it. Change your core beliefs if you can. If you want to, please do. It'll make the biggest difference, I promise you. And then just ask for the money. I want $70,000. I want all my bills paid for. I want this. I intend to. Whatever, however you ask for it, I don't care. It doesn't matter. But you want to know that you have it. I want to make $200,000 a year because I know I have it, so I'm asking for it. It's like going to the pharmacy and asking for the pills that you know they have. It's not, you're not asking for something else. You're not going to the pharmacy to ask for a bra. You're going to the pharmacy to ask for the painkillers, right? So you know they have it. So know you have it and ask for it. And then you usually do get it, but don't count on it. Again, make sure you know that the money is the what and not the how. And most of the time, like 99% of the time, the money is the how because you think it'll solve all your problems. No, it won't. So make sure the money is the what, not the how. And then if it's the what, then you say, I want the $70,000. Why? I like seeing it in my bank account. Why not? I like earning that much. That's why. I want all my bills paid for. I want a horse. I want clothing, blah, blah, blah. Make sure you know that the money is not the how. And if the money is the how, drop the how and realize what you really want from it. Because you want your bills paid for. You want to be comfortable. You want to buy things, right? That's how you do it. I hope this helped. Have a great day. Bye.